marriage. What is it? Well, usually you need a person and another person. Oh, and love. And one person says, hey, I like you, so we should get married and stuff. And the other person says, wow, that's a good idea. We should totally do that. And then they do that. And usually it involves a cake, a dress, ceremony, dancing, family, tears. But what about an Anglo Saxon marriage? Well, take away the dress, cake, ceremony, dancing, tears, oh, and the love. And there, you have yourself an Anglo Saxon marriage.
Now, I'm not saying that people didn't really love each other back then, but there were clearly ulterior motives in a lot of marriages.
People getting married back then can be divided into two basic groups: the rich and the not rich. The not rich, otherwise known as the poor, usually married to gain money or cattle, while the rich usually married to gain land or to keep peace and unite rival tribes. These people were called peace weavers.
I hate you. I hate you more. Maybe we should hate each other a little less and make our kids marry each other. Good idea.
And so they hated each other a little less with this new peace weaver arranged marriage. But usually those didn't help much because everyone loved war, so oops.
And I know what you're thinking.
So were these like all arranged marriages?
Yeah, most were arranged marriages.
It would get kind of crazy though, because rich kids would get married at really young ages in order for their parents to ensure their well-being. Even babies were getting in arranged marriages.
But Catherine, if they didn't even marry for love, and it's all about that cattle and money and land and peace, and you know, the patriarchy, are women even really benefiting from these arranged marriages? That sounds like a question for the marriage box. Marriage box, it'll knock your socks off, it's the marriage box. Hey marriage box, did Anglo Saxon marriage actually benefit women? The law of Canute. Who's Canute? He's the king of Denmark, you poop nugget. Oh, well, let's go figure that out.
So it turns out women had more rights than usual in Anglo-Saxon marriages. Canute, or as I like to call him, King Canute, the king of Denmark, actually made laws to protect the vulnerable. Like women. That's it, just women. That's all. A woman couldn't be forced to marry a man she doesn't like, or traded for money. And if a woman's husband died before they had any children, she was entitled to 1/3 of his land, plus her morgangafu, basically gifts from the husband in the marriage, usually large sums of money. So, if the husband died or mistreated his wife and she left, she could support herself. I know, right? Women back then were really cool.
Women back then had to be tough because their husbands could leave at any moment to go off to war, so they had to be prepared to take over the household, or to pay their husband's ransom if they got stuck in jail, you know. Gosh darn men.
So Chloe, what did we learn?
Marriage rocks.